I think by the last lap you start to get a gauge of like what your battle is. And yeah, so for me, I just want to do better than I did last year.
Proving to myself that I belong at that level. I want to be up there, and it'd be nice to be up there together as well.
It's great to be back in a GB vest. It's taken to the 14th of December to get the vest, but I've got it, and now I've just got to make it count.
The recovery will be somewhere between 10 and 20 seconds. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, and as they're walking over, what day is it today? And
today,
to
how many
weekend?
days till Christmas is it? Oh no, it's the Wednesday before the European Cross Country Championships in Lagoa, Portugal. So anyone who watches this channel, watches our videos, knows that this lot are a pain on the Wednesday session before a race. So I'm going to tolerate it, I'm going to cope with it just about with your help, Charlie, but it's going to be a giggly session.
Nice.
Sorry, not you.
Wednesday,
4,
the race
3
is on
2,
Sunday.
1, go.
I'm feeling good. Not too good, but fine. You know, you don't. I'm waffling. You don't want to feel too good, but you don't want to feel bad. That's some little pearl of wisdom.
Yeah, you're right. I have, Andy. I have.
What did he say?
No, Andy, just my coach, just checking in on me. Just asked if I've ever run at Milrose before. Just checking in. No, I've not done the Olympics yet either.
Oh yeah, how are you getting on, Rory?
Well, yeah, like basically my knee on Thursday.
This is going up before the race, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. My knee on Thursday, did a funny movement at the gym. Woo! Legs went out. Yeah, did my session Saturday, got through it. Sunday, literally couldn't walk, so I didn't run. Thought I was out for 3 months. Turns out I've been a little bit dramatic. Paul saw me in the afternoon and been fixed ever since. So yeah, basically I'm really happy because what I hadn't quite done is I hadn't quite soaked in all the good training and racing that I've done, obviously apart from the Valencia half. And it's like one of those things, you don't know what you've got until it's gone kind of thing. And for a moment there, I thought I'd lost it all. Then it came back, so I've got the full appreciation. And yeah, so if I fall over here and you know my knee goes again, then that's that. But well, you'll know if the video goes out with this in it. Yeah.
We're doing 5 times 800, 5 times 300, little pre-race session.
Yes, I did.
I've gone early.
European cross country mixed relay. So there is 2 male and 2 female athletes in the team. So we've got a really good team. We've got Ava Lloyd, Jack Higgins and Holly Dixon and myself in the team. We're unsure what legs we're going to run. Essentially how it works is the first leg runner you have to declare. So you have to say, okay, we're putting Callum or we're putting whoever it is on first leg. But the other 3 you can change up to a minute before they're about to run. So as things are happening live in the race, the team manager, Andrew Henderson, can decide, okay, we're going to put Callum in, we're going to put Holly in, whoever it's going to be. You can change that live, which is really interesting. And the other interesting component is not all the legs are the same distance. So the first one is 1,300 metres due to where the start area is in relation to the changeover. The middle 2 legs are 1,510 metres because they're just one continuous lap. And the last lap has a little finish sort of funnel bit added on. So that's 1,630 metres or something like that. So there's a little bit of tactics required and a bit of strategy, but ultimately it's just a full send race. You're either going to be chasing people, being chased, or you're going to be alongside people. So super interesting event.
European Cross Country Championships in Lagoa region of Portugal on the Algarve, and I think it's 7,550 metres if I've read the brochure correctly, so about 7.5k.
For the most part, it's 6 to a team.
Yeah, it's 3 to score in the team competition. So your first 3 scorers across the line, their finishing place gets added up, and the lowest amount of points wins. So same as the individual podium, first, second, and third. It's a nice in running because it's mostly always individual. So it's a nice team element to have there, and like every sort of place counts.
I'm personally feeling pretty good, to be fair. We've prepared the best we can. This time of the year is all about balancing like the strength work that's required to have a successful 2026, but the speed and sharpness that's required to run a good mile now. And I think I'm in that great shape, to be honest. I think I'm in really good kind of like 2 to 3K type shape, honestly. I don't think I've quite got that like amazing 5K robustness that you would need if you're preparing for a 5K, like maybe Scott and Rory have. And I'm, you know, I probably couldn't run a 800 PB right now, but I'm in that nice middle zone, which is exactly where I want to be. It's what I'm doing preparing for indoors. So fingers crossed I can have a really strong leg. My goal is to just get out really aggressively and just keep squeezing and squeezing and squeezing and not worry about if I'm going to die or anything like that, because I think the way that this course is, it has a lot of uphills and downhills where you can balance that recovery, and so you can work really hard up a hill and trust that you're going to get it back on a downhill. And then the other element that really suits me is the agility necessary to take things like corners and hurdles and jumps and stuff. I find that relative to other distance athletes, I'm quite robust and I can do that relatively well compared to people who are maybe amazing on the track, but as soon as they get on an uneven surface, they struggle a little bit. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. And yeah, it's great to be back in a GB vest. I've had one pretty much every year since I started taking running, you know, seriously in I think got my first one in 2022. And I've, you know, done it on the track, the roads, cross country, but obviously when I had an injury, I was a bit like, oh, you know, it's going to take a while to get back to that. And it has taken a while. It's taken the best part of 18 months, but I've ticked off 2025. It's taken to the 14th of December to get the vest, but I've got it, and now I've just got to make it count.
Rory, 9th last year. How are you feeling going into this one, and what's the plan?
I'm going to do what I did last year, where like you just stick yourself in the front pack but sort of near the back, and then that group whittles down from like 30 to 20 to 15, and then gradually down to 10, and then just like keep an eye on the front and try and just stick with the front for as long as possible. I think by the last lap you start to get a gauge of like what your battle is, and yeah, so for me I just want to do better than I did last year. But I mean, some of the guys who were in front of me last year aren't there this year. Like Almgren isn't there, Kameli's not there, Cripper. So like, I'd like to think, like automatically in your head, you're like, oh, that puts me 4 places up, but it doesn't, because those places just get filled with like other good runners too, who you're going to be in like tough competition with, as much as like you are good. So yeah, I think just stick myself in a position to come sort of like top 5 really.
Nice. And Scott, due to unfortunate circumstances, you weren't able to showcase your shape last year.
Yes.
What's it about for you this year?
I think just proving to myself that I belong at that level. I'd like to just take the opportunity as best I can. Obviously, Rory ran amazingly last year, and I'd like to hope I wouldn't have been too far behind him last year in Turkey. So I think we're both in a good spot going in, and yeah, it'd be nice to. I want to be up there, and it'd be nice to be up there together as well, and pushing along in the front pack, and then who knows, you get down to the last couple of laps on the course, see who's left, and see what we can do.
Training has been going well, and I feel good ahead of European cross country. For the race, I am hoping to put myself in a strong position and do the best I can for the Team Irish. And yeah, I really excited to run with Rory and Scott again. It is always great energy with these guys.
Yeah, all good session. Just wanted to have 4 8s in the end. I thought it was 5, but just 4 for me. And then 5 300s, but I alternated with a faster one and then a slow one in comparison to the boys. So it was good. Nice to feel accidentally running fast, which for me is always a really good sign. I know for a lot of people it's like seen as wrong, and it is wrong. You need to pace yourself, but I find in my body, if I'm accidentally running a 42 instead of a 44, or we're running a 218 instead of a 222 800 or whatever, it's just nice to feel like, oh, the body's clearly got more than what you expect. So that's a nice feeling going into race week.
But yeah, like really positive after the last 4 or 5 days of panic. So yeah, just gonna get into Euros now and stick to the plan.
Thanks for watching another Team Macau video. In the description, we're going to leave all of the important information of how you can watch the European Championships this weekend. And before we leave, we're going to announce the winner. We've done a random comment generator from everyone who commented on the YouTube. I think there was 554 unique comments in the end of people who'd commented their favourite race distance. So on the screen, you'll see the winner. I can't pronounce your username. I'm going to reply to your comment, so make sure that you go back and check. I'm going to reply to your comment asking you for your email address or something like that, and then we'll get the COROS watch shipped out to you. But thank you to everyone who entered. We'll try and do as many different giveaways as we can, and everyone who engaged with the sponsored content. It helps us make these videos. It's literally paying for us to be able to produce content at stuff like the European Champs. So thank you very much. See you on race day.